I'm camera shy. But I'm getting ready to have to face a thing. And I wanted to take you with me in real time. So I am getting ready to have to turn down the street that I have not had to turn down since I got into an accident about 3 months ago. I avoid the street, so I really don't have to go over there often. But I have an appointment today for the kids, and I gotta turn down this street. And so the last time I had to be at this particular building, I took a different route. I was like, no, I'm gonna just go down. I'm gonna do this and do that so I don't have to be in that same space. But we don't always get to do that. We don't always get to avoid hurt or trauma. Sometimes you don't get to avoid it. Sometimes you have to look at that coworker every day. Sometimes you have to welcome home that spouse every day. Sometimes you have to see that street every single day. That street. Everybody don't know what happened to you on this street, or a family member or a loved one on that street. You have to see that memorial. You have to see that marker where something happened to somebody that you love. You have to see that street every day. Oh, don't cry. You can't always avoid that street. You can't always avoid that individual. You can't always avoid that topic. You can't always avoid that thorn, that disagreement, that thing that makes you charge at the person that you love. The place where you have to be. We can't always avoid it. My kids need to be at this appointment. Oh, tell on yourself. I canceled this appointment the last time we had it. Not for fear of that street. Because if I'm being honest, the accident wasn't that bad. It was an accident. Insurance had to get involved. My car had to be repaired. And even then, the Most High was so kind. He was so kind. All the repairs, the rental car, everything was just, when I say smooth, that was the smoothest transitional time that I can think of. But having to turn down this street, it doesn't even matter. It don't matter that nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt. I don't think either one of us were going 5 miles an hour. I still don't want to turn down this street. No airbags deployed. We didn't even have to call 911. We called the non-emergency police department number and waited, like 30 or 40 minutes for them to get there. I still don't want to turn down this street. It was the middle of the summertime. No, it was the spring. Birds chirping. It was a pleasant day. We had a pleasant experience. Yet, I still don't want to turn down this street. And that's okay. The Most High said that He would be with us. We have to. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. He didn't say, well, you won't have to walk down through the valley of the shadow of death. He said He'll be with us. We're gonna have to face these traumas. We're gonna have to face, what seemingly, there's about to be an accident right here. I can't never turn this camera around and show you. We have to face these things. But He'll be with us. We cannot have the spirit of fear. We're not allowed to. I'm coming up to the street, y'all. So I'm really preaching to myself. I can't be fearful. Can't be scared. I'm just gonna have to that's why I'm taking you with me. So I'm just gonna make the turn when it's time to make the turn. And that's just that. I would say I'm shaking, but I'm always shaking. I was gonna try to lay it on thick. No, this is the condition I have since the pregnancy with my son. So I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna be theatrical. But here comes the turn, y'all. Let me turn my blinker. Oh, come with me, y'all. Come with me to make this turn. Here it is. Okay, we're turning. I turned it, y'all. It ain't no exit, ain't nobody popping out. This is where it is, though. It's this corner. Look both ways and be cautious. Nobody's coming, nobody's turning into me. Look, we made it. We made it past. And that is how this walk is going to be. Look, I had to go back through this area. I had to go back through this trial. I'm about to scream. I had to go back through. I had to deal with this thing again. But we made it over. We overcame, y'all. We made it. Can you imagine? Ooh, okay. Settle. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when we get to the kingdom? We made it. Most High didn't have me not go back through what we had to go through. We had to go through worse. Things are getting, it's getting ready to get much worse for everybody. But we have been rehearsing, we have been practicing, we have been, you know, sometimes we were able to take the shortcut and, you know, take a different route and all of that. But when it comes to testing time, we're gonna have to be able to say, accidents and all, bumps, bruises, insurance calls, replacements, all of it. We made it, and now look, I'm pulling up to my destination. Dear younger years, yea, though I drive through the accident scene that I suffered a few months with, I will have no fear, for Yah is with me. Let me peel a little park real quick. I'm gonna holler. I'll talk to you later. Okay, we're all parked. Shalom.